Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining the Single Christian Girl channel. Just wanted to do a quick chat based on one of the shorts that we shared, where a gentleman was kind of telling his thoughts on marrying a single woman. And you heard a little snippet of it. You may not have gotten the full context of it, but in the snippet, he was stating that, he didn't feel the pressure that he would have felt coming in to a relationship with a woman that was not a single mom because he figured she already had everything going, taking care of her children as a single mom. All he had to do was come in and add to the situation as her husband. And this was his mindset. And he was also a younger man, so I do have to add that into the context as well. So this gentleman's thoughts enlightened me. I don't really think it's a bad way of thinking, and it may have some truth to it, but he's walking into a situation with a woman that is a single mom, feeling that he does not have to put in as much effort because she's been running things as a single mom anyway, so he doesn't have to have all the expectations of taking care of her and the kids because she has basically been grinding as a single mom. And a lot of times single moms get a lot of great credit. They act as if they're superwoman, and indeed they may be, but that shouldn't be a title that is strapped to them 24/7 as if it's something that they are brandishing as if it's an award or a badge of honor. It's something that they just have to do, and they're put in that position. So if they do find a husband that wants to be a part of their life, and I know a lot of single moms, especially back in the day, it seemed as if they were less desirable because they had kids already, and men really wanted to start from scratch. But in his eyes, as a modern male and a younger male at that, was that, she basically has everything together. I'm just going to add to it. And in my mind, I'm also thinking he's just going to be like another member of the family. And in some cases, men with that mindset may end up being like another child in the family. Let's say more of an older or adult child, but still, not having to carry as much weight because he knows this single mom has everything going and she's going to carry everything, so he doesn't have to feel as stressed. Also, again, he is a younger man, so I put that in context as well. But I feel like that's a trend or something going on in the mind of some of these men today, because they see these boss women, they see these women that have all these things going for them, and they feel that they don't have to put in as much, and they don't have to have as much stress, strain, and pressure as a man would in a normal situation where he's coming in fresh with a woman that doesn't have the family and all of that as of yet. So it is a lot of pressure for a man to be the leader and to come into a marriage and to start a family with a woman. And that is just the way that God has it set up. Yes, men, you will have pressure. It won't be easy. You will be the leader, but the woman is there to support you, so you're not going at it completely alone, but you're not the secondary partner. The woman is considered the secondary partner, and she helps fill in those gaps that you may not be able to fill. But if you're walking into something and you're the one that's filling in the gaps and she's carrying everything, that is not a balanced relationship, and you're not taking the leadership role as a man. And if you're a younger man in this scenario, you feel like it may be a lot for you to take on a new family, then maybe you should step back from that relationship, and you shouldn't enter that relationship if you feel that you're not prepared. But you shouldn't enter believing that you're going to be the secondary partner. She's going to carry you. She's going to carry the family, and you just have to come in and add whatever you want to add or whatever you can add. Because I do believe some men walk in this situation where a woman is a single mom whatever the scenario, she may have a baby daddy or she may be divorced, whatever the situation. And they walk in and say, well, I'm the prize. Most women don't get a second chance like this, especially if they already have kids. Most men don't want to deal with that. So if I walk into this, I'm the prize, and she just should be happy that I'm even there in the room with her, giving her a chance, because most men won't. And there are men that walk into the room that way. And that's something that you have to think of as a single mom. You have to weigh out all of these scenarios of what the man you're with is thinking and how he sees you and sees what this relationship will be like as being the new dad in the family. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of amazing men that have stepped up to be a father to children that are not their own children. They act as if they are the real fathers. They take on that family and take on that home, and it's a beautiful thing. But we want you to see the flip side, that that's not always the case, and there may be a different view that this man is walking into. He may not have the traditional view that you think. He may not have the view that even the way he's walking in, and it seems as if he's going to help and participate and be there for the family and their kids, and maybe he will be, but in the back of his mind, he's saying, you know, I'm just helping and she's gonna run this whole thing. So we want you single moms to know that, and we want you to also have that conversation if you are in that situation and you have this new man in your life. What is his thoughts? You don't want to come off aggressive, and you don't want to come off mean, judgmental, or already have that thought that he's thinking this, but you just kind of want to weigh the odds and see what's in his head and ask him some general questions, and you know, what role would you like to play in this family? What would you like to bring into this family, and what do you expect me to carry in this family? Because he's like, hey, you already are carrying everything, so just keep carrying it because you are Wonder Woman, Supermom. And no, a lot of women are wanting, okay, this man is not here to help me, but to what degree? Because in his mindset, he's there to help, but he's basically saying, you continue to carry what you've been carrying. I'm not really going to try to take an extra load from you. I'm just going to kind of help where I can help, or fit in where I can get in. So you have to think about that when you are now bringing this man into your life with your kids, and what is his mindset on you and the situation, the scenario, and what is he going to bring to the table. And for some women, it's okay for them. They're just glad that he's there to help at all. But like him, you can be in over your head, and the man needs to know that too, and talk that out with the woman as well. You don't want to be in over your head thinking that you're just going to give this much, but your new wife is expecting you to do half of what she does, or bring in more, or okay, now that you're the husband and the leader in this family, you're going to now lead, and that's financially as well. You're going to carry us. You really have to have those conversations when you're dealing with a single mom, when you're dealing with a single dad, you know, a family that's already ready, set, go. To think about that as single Christian girls, single Christian men and women that may be in the position where you have kids, you've either been divorced, you've had a baby mama or dad, you may have now changed your mindset and your lifestyle, you are trying to follow the Christian walk, and have a person in your life that hopefully will be your spouse. And so what is that going to look like as a single Christian girl or a single mom? So that's my thoughts on this clip. If you have any thoughts, comments, questions, you can always email us at cbiztv@yahoo.com. That's cbiztv@yahoo.com. All the best, and God bless.